Hey, welcome to the new series I'm doing. It's called Blank You Should Watch. In Blank You Should Watch, I'm going to talk about blank you should watch, whether it be anime, movies, music, probably not music, but manga, stuff you don't actually watch, but I'm going to call it Blank You Should Watch, because, I'm not changing it for books. Who reads books? I'm going to tell you what books to read. Not this episode, though. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about The Devil's a Part-Timer, and the way I'm going to talk about it is in 3 sections. First, I'm going to tell you what it is, then I'm going to tell you why you should watch it, and lastly, I'm going to tell you similar media that will probably indicate whether you want to watch this show or not. Okay, guys, so if you got all that, if you don't, rewind it, like, favorite, subscribe, refresh the video, put a new view count on this, and re-listen. If you did get it, let's go. The Devil's a Part-Timer. What it is. In a world of Ente Isla, the Dark Lord Satan's armies have been pushed back to his fortress. When he's about to be struck the final blow, Satan and his general LCL escape through the portal to modern-day Tokyo. They find that magic doesn't exist, and they've been stripped of most of their powers. So Satan and LCL take on the names Sadao Maō and Shiro. They get an apartment, and Sadao gets a part-time job at McDonald's, beginning their quest for world domination. But a warrior named Amelia the Hero, who was the hero who rose up to defeat Satan's army, has followed him to Earth to finally finish him off, only to discover he's become a well-adjusted member of society and surprisingly an amazing McDonald's employee. The Devil's a Part-Timer is a fantasy comedy anime that is exactly what the title says it is. The Lord of Demons, Satan, working at a McDonald's. It's a strange show, but it takes this weird concept and it just kind of rolls with it. The show is lighthearted for the most part and focuses on Satan's adventures trying to just fit in with normal human life. The characters like Amelia the Hero are actually really well developed and fit the standard mold of a hero in fantasy, but they take her story and explore it more. For comparison, what would Luke Skywalker do if the Emperor bailed on the Empire, just became a fry cook? Do you kill him? He was evil, but now he seems like he's changed, but how do you know he's not plotting something? Also, he's got that devilish smile. Look at him, he's so cute. It's an interesting story, and it balances its comedy and its drama remarkably well. The comedy also feels different than most anime, with a reliance on situational comedy rather than overplayed overreaction gags that most anime use.
Amelia the Hero?
Yes! Now open this door immediately! Accept your punishment with a little dignity!
They get a lot out of Satan being a normal guy without feeling like they're milking it too much, but they never lose the fact that he wants to build an army and reconquer Ente Isla on Earth, and the conflict of should Amelia try to kill him or not. It's also great how there's a subcontext that the greatest fast food employee is Satan himself. I will say there's also a side of me that just finds it fascinating to watch this show that would never be made in America, since in Japan very few people are Christian or Jewish, and it's really strange to see them use characters and symbols from these religions and incorporate them into their own media. It's strange because they don't come to it with an attachment or long history or culture defined by it, like the Western world would. If something like this were to be attempted in the States, it would probably either be approached from being crazy, over-the-top ridiculous like an Adult Swim show, or strange and kind of gloomy with a message about religion or something. But The Devil's a Part-Timer isn't any of those. And for that, I feel like it makes the show far more enjoyable to watch. What it's similar to. This one was pretty difficult to think of similar shows, as a show about Satan becoming a fast food worker is a bit out there even for anime. But for its fantasy elements, I would compare it to Blue Exorcist, which, if you haven't seen it, it's about a high school who finds out he's the son of Satan. Blue Exorcist is more of an action anime with some comedy elements, but if you like a fantasy story with a little humor and playfulness, while also having some serious story in the background, then I think a fan of Blue Exorcist would really get a kick out of this series. I would also recommend fans of the Thor movie check this show out. If you like the comedy of a powerful god being sent to our world without their powers and struggle to fit in, then you should definitely check this show out, guys. Conclusion. In the end, The Devil's a Part-Timer is an anime that defines how weird anime is. It's about the devil working at a McDonald's, and it's definitely worth your time. So check it out, you dicks.
I don't understand why you're yelling at me. So close to what was right, but never really got there. What do